Omaha's news leader, chronicling the stories and people making a difference in our community. This is KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.
Good morning to you and welcome to KETV Newswatch 7 Chronicle. I'm Alexandra Stone. 'Tis the season to give, and today we're taking a look at the effort to help people during the holidays. We'll sit down with Metro law enforcement to learn about their shopping events, and we'll hear from a Marine with Toys for Tots here in Omaha, telling us about teaming up with local stores to bring less fortunate children some joy. First, though, you've probably seen the lights shining at 90th and Dodge, and that means the holidays are in full swing. The Tree of Lights campaign started back on November 8th with the tree lighting, and your donations make a difference in so many ways.
Understanding that there are people who have to live differently than they do, who may not have the money to get their kid a toy, or may not have the money to have a decent Christmas meal, or may not have the money to even have somewhere to live.
Now, the goal this year is to raise $3.1 million. So joining us from the Salvation Army this morning is Major Adam Moore. He's responsible for the Metro operations. Major Moore, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
So let's talk a little bit about that Tree of Lights campaign and then also the Red Kettle campaign.
Absolutely. They really run simultaneously. As you mentioned, our goal this year is to generate $3.1 million that really goes to meeting the needs of our suffering neighbors here in the Omaha metro area.
All right, and you were telling me there are some differences with the Red Kettle campaign this year in terms of how people can donate.
Absolutely. We are quickly moving to a non-currency culture and a community, and so many of us below the age of 60 often find ourselves without any folding or jingling money in our pockets, and so we have bump pay this year. So you can donate at a Salvation Army kettle through Google or Apple Pay just by touching your phone to our kettles.
All right, I love that. I never have cash or change on me, so that's great for people like me. So really, though, the impact is seen year-round from these programs. Can you talk a little bit about what it goes to, what this money goes to here in the Metro?
Absolutely. You know, the Salvation Army is very visible from about the 1st November to January 1st, with lots of opportunities for folks to give and partner with us in mission and ministry. But the Salvation Army is busy 365 days a year in the metro area. We are providing homeless services to individuals who are finding themselves homeless or near homeless through a winter night watch program, to where we go out and meet individuals where they're at and where they're staying, provide them a hot meal and provide warm garments for them, either clothes or hats and gloves, those types of things. We have mental health services. We have anti-human trafficking efforts that the Salvation Army is engaged with, not only here in Omaha, but across the country. And so again, our partnership with the Omaha community goes 365 days a year.
All right, and what about those donations? Is that something that people can be doing year-round?
Absolutely, and so of course we are very visible at Christmas time, but you can go on to the Sal Army Omaha and log on anytime, or this year we do have not only the bump pay, but redkettle.org, and you can give your gift to us there.
Okay. Now, do you have any numbers on just how many people are impacted by these programs?
Absolutely, and so this Christmas we are anticipating serving more than 2,000 families right here in the metropolitan area through our Christmas baskets and toy drives. We have several partnerships that we have families that are adopted, and so that's a pretty large number. Over 3,600 children that will be receiving Christmas gifts through the generosity of people here in the Omaha area. Through our Winter Night Watch program that I mentioned already, we serve about 300 meals a night, and so more than 6,000 meals over the season will be served to our neighbors here in the metropolitan area. We have youth programs, and again, the impact isn't just for a moment, but we really are working on creating lasting change in the lives of our marginalized friends.
Okay, perfect. And what about people who don't necessarily feel like they can give a monetary donation but want to help? Are there ways that they can assist you guys?
Absolutely. Over the next 6 weeks or so, we would encourage them to go to ringbells.org, log on, and have an opportunity to volunteer. To help with that, we have some community partners like Hy-Vee and Nebraska Furniture Mart as well as Borsheims, that we have ringer rewards. And so for every 2 hours that folks register to ring and to go out there and to do that with us, they're entered into a drawing, and every Monday then a gift certificate will be drawn for them to be able to go to one of these local establishments. And then, of course, right before the first of the year, we do Borsheims Big Ring. And so if folks don't have monetary contributions, we all have a couple extra hours in our schedules that we can give to our neighbors.
All right, and you talked a lot about the local impact, but does all this money stay here in the metro, all the money raised?
Absolutely, and so the monies that are generated here in the Omaha area directly impact in one way or another those who are here. For instance, over the flood period, the Salvation Army generated more than $3 million, and all of that was reinvested in our community, in the lives of those who suffered the flood this last spring. And that is our commitment here at the Salvation Army throughout the year, that 87 cents of every dollar that's raised goes into helping and meeting the needs of suffering humanity, and not into overhead and those types of things. And so we have worked hard to be a faithful, trusted nonprofit here in the Omaha community.
All right. So you've mentioned your Night Watch program. Are there ways that people can help out with that specifically?
Yeah, they can again log on to the Sal Army Omaha and look at our Facebook page. There's several opportunities for folks to sign up to volunteer for our Night Watch program, but there are other opportunities as well. Perhaps your bag of tricks isn't going out in the cold and feeding folks. Maybe you have an interest in helping children in an after-school program, or senior citizens throughout the week, or for those of us who like to do filing and those types of things, the Salvation Army always has a place for a volunteer to come join with us in mission and ministry.
All right, lots of ways to help out.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it. And still ahead here on Chronicle, they're working to make sure every child has some joy this holiday season. The man in charge of Omaha's Toys for Tots program is here to talk about this year's efforts. You're watching KETV News Watch 7 Chronicle.